This TikToker is in some serious trouble. Let me explain. His name is Icy, and if you've ever come across his videos, you know the guy loves to show off. His content is basically just him flashing his jewelry to prove it's real, showing off his fancy cars, his house, his designer clothes, you name it. One day, Icy is out driving his bright pink Mercedes-Benz. He's stuck in traffic just like everybody else when something happens. He gets into a road rage situation with a few people in other cars, especially with one guy, let's call him Jay. So Jay and his friend are in a pickup truck, not moving because of the jam. Now here's the thing, Icy had gotten out of his car and was already yelling at someone else. Jay, watching this go down, calls out like, "Dude, just get back in your car." And Icy turns to him, gets real aggressive, and yells something along the lines of, "Don't mess with me, I've got a piece on me." Then he throws a whole drink at Jay. Naturally, Jay and his friend are furious. They hop out of their truck, probably ready to confront Icy. But instead of walking away or cooling down, Icy reaches into his glove compartment, grabs a weapon, and points it right at them. Jay and his friend are caught off guard. They back off immediately, saying stuff like, "All right, chill out, man," and start walking back to their truck. But as they're turning around, Icy runs up and hits Jay in the back of the head with the weapon. Jay and his buddy get back in their truck and try to get out of there. But Icy gets in his car and follows them. There's even footage that shows him swerving around and cutting them off, clearly escalating the situation. Jay, who's clearly shaken up, calls 911.
This guy got out of his car and pistol with me with a gun.
Not long after that, Icy also calls 911, but he tells a completely different version of what happened.
This truck came up and tried to cut me off, and then I had 4 guys jump out the car and say, "I'm gonna beat the f*** you," and all that stuff.
Later, police show up and speak with Jay. But by the time they try to find Icy, he's already gone. That night, officers show up at Icy's home. And just as they arrive, Icy's pulling out of his driveway. Police move in quickly, surrounding his car, demanding he gets out. Icy, instead of complying quietly, says, "Don't you know who I am?"
Both of your hands out the window, kid. We're not with you.
I don't know who I am.
Nope. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Do it now.
It's so bad.
Like he genuinely believes being TikTok famous should get him out of this. He's arrested on the spot because, yeah, it's illegal to hit someone with a weapon. Officers search his car and sure enough, they find it. Still, Icy keeps saying he didn't do anything wrong. While he's in the back of the police car, he calls his girlfriend.
"Babe, I'm getting arrested because of those people that cut me off."
But the police shut that down fast. They tell him, "You're under arrest, you can't be on your phone," and they take it from him.
You can't take my phone, this is my possession, so now you're gonna be a thief? Now you're gonna be a thief.
You're under arrest. You're not allowed to have the phone, okay?
Wow.
Then Icy goes right back into full influencer mode, trying to talk his way out of it by saying things like, "But I'm famous online."
You don't see any problem with this. You don't see the problem that somebody with a bright pink car who is famous online gets with on the freeways all the time, and that's why I carry a gun. You don't even know what gun is the same gun that I hit with if I did. So you don't even know what gun was used in crime, but you want to sit here and act like I'm the criminal?
Even while sitting in the squad car on the way to jail, Icy's going off about how none of this is his fault, and that the whole situation is just people targeting him because he's well known.
I mean, not everybody knows who you are.
It doesn't matter. I have 58 million followers. Everybody who's been on TikTok or Instagram is who I am.
You can't assume that everybody knows who
I
you
don't
are.
assume that everybody knows who I am. I said a lot of people know who I am.
And I don't even know where he got that 58 million followers number from, because his TikTok page doesn't show anything close to that. Once they get him to the station, he keeps acting wild. He's still trying to show off like he's in a video, and also starts resisting arrest.
You're not about to take $30,000, $40,000 worth of jewelry without me knowing exactly where it's going.
And I'm going to write it on this form.
So
and then
go
you're
ahead and
gonna
write it
sign
on the form.
No, I have to know what I have to
me.
put on it, so give me the jewelry.
You don't know what this jewelry is valued.
What? Come on now. I don't.
You this to me the whole entire time in the car.
So nice to you.
No,
You've been calling.
Get back in the car.
Let him take
They'll figure it out in jail.
Okay. Oh, wait.
If they lose, they lose.
At one point, he starts shouting at officers and throwing out insults.
You guys are so annoying. It's like a power trip.
I mean,
You guys have no friends in school.
That's true.
You
None.
guys had no anybody thinking that you were cool. So
Tiger King, if you move your arm again,
They try to move him and he kicks at them.
Have a seat in the car. Hey!
there you go. Another charge right there.
After all that, he's finally booked. He spends a couple of days behind bars, but eventually posts bail and gets out. Now at this point, most people would just lay low. Keep quiet, wait for court, maybe rethink some life choices. But not Icy. He jumps right back on TikTok and starts pushing his own version of the story.
Yeah, should I do a story time about how I got ripped out my Mercedes and my ass beat for trying to take my seatbelt off when they tell me to get out the car?
While he's out on bail waiting for trial, he's back to flexing online, jewelry, designer bags, stacks of cash. He's showing off another car, spoiling his girlfriend with pricey gifts, and posting like nothing ever happened. Where he's getting all this money from? No idea. But he keeps posting like he's living the dream. His court date keeps getting pushed back, and in the meantime, he just keeps flexing harder. Eventually, Icy gets into trouble again. The details are a little fuzzy, but allegedly he gets into another dispute with someone and ends up damaging their car. Some say he keyed it. Cops get wind of it, and that's enough to revoke his bond. So he gets arrested again. And right before going back to jail, he goes live on TikTok doing something wild on camera like it's a dramatic send-off. He stays locked up this time, and about a year later, his trial finally happens. He's found guilty and sentenced to 5 years in prison. Since then, it looks like his girlfriend, maybe wife now, has taken over his TikTok. It's all being run by her, and she's posting like she's managing the brand while he's away.
Hey y'all, so I have to come on here and tell you guys that obviously I'm not on drugs and I'm just sad and breaking out. I'm off birth control and I am not doing well.
Oh, and just to top it all off, Icy's biological mom is also on TikTok. She posts videos too, and sometimes even talks about her son and everything he's done.
Are you a parent and have you raised an asshole? Because I am, and apparently that is exactly what I did.